You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
Man, that hurricane on the Texas coast, yikers, dude.
Yeah.
So scary.
I know.
Well, and it's scary even up into like San Antonio and Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Houston, you expect it. They're like one of the worst cities that gets coastal flooding. But man, San Antonio and Austin too.
Yeah.
I mean, really bad. Like school is not even in session. They haven't started school in San Antonio, but like some of the universities are in the area have started. Schools are closed. Businesses are closed.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter-in-law lives there with my granddaughters, and she's like, "Yeah, I have the day off." And they actually went yesterday afternoon to go start like getting stuff, and she goes, "There's nothing left."
Good luck.
Yeah. And she's like, "I'm not from around here, man. I'm not used to this kind of, hey, we need to get stuff ready."
Yeah.
Thank God my brother-in-law and sister live there too. And they've got a big house. So they're all like in a hunker down in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, really, the only problem they have to worry about really is the flooding.
The flooding, yeah.
I mean, it's not like they're going to get the full brunt of the hurricane.
No, but they're going to get tons of rain.
Oh, yeah,
San Antonio, I think they said that San Antonio should expect like 10 inches of rain.
Yeah,
if
Mookie
not
went
more.
back to College Station yesterday. And so, yeah, they're expecting 8 to 10 inches of rain at College Station as well.
Yeah. And then Houston, it's going to be something ridiculous, like 30 inches of rain
like
or something.
2 feet.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going in 2 weeks.
I know.
Galveston Island.
To go see your mom.
No, my mom does not live in Galveston Island. My
Where does she
mom
live?
lives in the Rio Grande Valley.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah, you remember. Okay.
I'm gonna go to my best friend is renewing his vows.
That's right. Okay.
And they're having a beach wedding.
Yikes! If there's a beach left.
I know.
Because I mean, they're like, if you're on the coast right now, you shouldn't be on the coast right now. I mean, it's scary.
Yeah, I've written out a couple of those.
Eek.
I've written out a couple of hurricanes in my life, being born and raised in South Texas.
Right.
Since I was a kid. The first hurricane I remember was Hurricane Beulah.
Oh, man, that was a big one.
Yeah.
That was big one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Beulah. I mean, come on.
With a
Look at
name
the
like
name.
that, right?
I mean, come on.
Right away, she's going to have an attitude.
Right? I've got my little sister and my brother-in-law and the girls and my daughter-in-law in San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Sam's in Austin, and they're going to be getting a lot of flooding too. And then in Houston, I've got a cousin, her husband, and like 3 kids. And friends that live there and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, why do you people have to live there? Yeah. Don't you know that the coast,
In what city?
In Houston.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time in a while, though. I mean, it's not like it happens all the time.
It doesn't.
It doesn't happen. It doesn't even happen annually.
Well, and
this is the first one since 2005 that has been
2005.
This big of a category, which is only it's only going to make landfall at 2 or 3 category strength.
Right.
I've written out 5 category strengths
my God.
in the Rio Grande Valley. I read when I was a kid. We rode one out at a school, and then I rode 2 other ones out at a radio station.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2 different radio stations in the valley.
Oh, good Lord.
So yeah.
Yeah, and they said, this is, and the thing is that since it's been since 2005, people are like, well, we've had some storms blow through here. It's like, whatever. Yeah. And they're like, no fools.
Yeah.
I mean, they've boarded up. My daughter-in-law on her Facebook page, she posted that H-E-B, which is the big grocery store chain in that area, they've already closed down like 80% of their stores. Like boarded them up. You can't get anywhere. You can go, but there's you can't get in.
Yeah.
And they're getting ready to close down the rest of them in advance of the hurricane because they're like, we can't have anybody in here. I mean, we can't risk it.
Yeah, and the danger really is the rain and the flooding
because it's real slow moving.
Yeah,
and so it's gonna like sit over these cities.
That's what happened to us. Storm 2006.
That's exactly what happened.
That's what happened. It just stalled right over us. So that's why it rained for days.
Right. And, it's funny because you always hear about people like, all of a sudden the water was rising and, we're on the roof of our house. And you're thinking to yourself, how does this happen? On Piedras, there's this really cool bar on the corner. It's right behind the police station parking lot. And it's called 1-8. And it's
That's a pizza place.
Yeah, it's a pizza 1-8 pizza
Okay,
place, and
right.
it's this really cool restaurant. It's a lot of fun. We always go there. And one night there was this big storm that came in, and it rained for about 45 minutes, but a decent rain. The problem is that Piedras turns into like a whitewater river whenever you get 5 minutes of rain. And I'll tell you what, in 45 minutes, we were trapped in that restaurant, trapped because we saw 3 motorcycles getting swept down the road.
Wow.
We saw a guy, his car got lifted and moved, and it hit the curb, and it like lodged itself there, and he was like trapped in his car. We couldn't go get him. And we were all in this little restaurant, and before we knew it, we were all going, okay, get ready to get up on the bar and get ready.
Yeah.
Before you even knew it. And I'm
Right.
going, this is how people die in buildings.
Right, yes.
That's
why they tell you to turn around, don't drown.
Don't drown. Yeah, pretty scary. Pretty scary.
Yeah, see? Now, wouldn't you rather get the haboobies that we get?
I totally would, yes.
Wouldn't you rather have to deal with haboobies?
Absolutely.
Than all the other natural type of disasters that could possibly happen?
Give me the haboobies anytime.
Today's best mix.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
Where the parties be at today?
Okay, let's see here. At this woman's house, she's 49 years old. I can't believe she's already 49 years old. She's a cooking guru and a lifestyle guru, and she's got her own talk show and her own line of dog foods.
Well, that would make her Rachel Ray.
Rachel Ray.
49. She doesn't look 49.
49. No, at all. I mean, she doesn't look anywhere near 49. You also share your birthday with this 87-year-old actor who is probably the most famous James Bond in history.
Someone that old would have to be Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, 87.
Here's my Sean
good,
Connery
okay.
impression. Let me see if I can do it. This is Sean Connery. What do you think?
I love it.
Huh?
You're
Huh?
the
What do you think?
man of 1,000
I am, aren't I? I am.
voices.
This is Sean Connery, shaken, not stirred. What do you think? Huh? Yeah, right?
It's fab,
yeah.
dude.
I'm amazing, aren't I?
You are amazing balls.
I know.
And then you also share your birthday with this 68-year-old man. And he's a rock and roll Hall of Famer. And he's the guy with the long tongue in Kiss.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes him Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons. No, that's not him.
This is the best Kiss song ever.
Absolutely.
Because Gene doesn't really sing.
No, yeah.
He's like the bass player.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if I'm going to play a Kiss song, it's not going to be Gene Simmons singing.
No.
But it is the best Kiss song ever.
Love this song. And I don't even care how smarmy you think it is out there. It is a smarmy love song, and I love it.
What do you think is so smarmy about it?
Oh, dude, totally smarmy. Oh, totally.
I mean,
totally.
what can he do?
Schmaltzy, smarmy, it is just.
Look, he can't find the tune.
I know.
So what do you expect him to do?
And then he and the boys are going to be playing all night.
Well, yeah, because they can't find the tune.
I know.
So I don't know why you feel that is smarmy.
No, I love it. I love this. This is like one of my favorite songs. And Darren is a huge Kiss fan. And he, every time this song comes on, or like I'll YouTube every once in a while, because it's just such a great song.
It is.
He's like, are you kidding? This one?
Yes.
This is the Kiss song you like? And I'm
Absolutely.
like, I don't like any Kiss song.
Absolutely.
This is the only Kiss song.
It's like the best Alice Cooper song ever is If Only Women Bleed.
Right?
I mean.
Exactly.
You know?
I know.
You know, Cooper fans and Kiss fans, you can push all you want.
Yep. But
You know?
hey.
And you can act like these songs aren't legit.
But they are.
But they are. The biggest hits that these rock and rollers make are the ballads.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you know the funny thing is that it's probably if you said, hey, what's to anybody on the street, what's your favorite Kiss song? They're not going to go Detroit Rock
No,
City.
They're not.
They're people who like Kiss will say that. But people who have any musical taste whatsoever
Right.
is going to say Beth.
Although a close second is I Want to Rock and Roll All Night. Yeah. As far as Kiss
Okay,
goes, as far as
okay.
Kiss songs go,
Okay.
that is a close second to Beth.
I'll give it to you. But,
Absolutely.
I can't stand Kiss.
I know. You're not the devil horns kind of girl.
No, I'm not.
You're not.
But I am a schmaltzy love song kind of girl.
Yes, and I'm right there with you. I, too, am a schmaltzy love song kind of girl.
We know.
6:15, it's Mike and Tricia Mornings. Happy birthday. Happy Friday.
Today's best mix.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
Detectives with the police department's Crimes Against Persons unit are investigating a shooting that left an alleged car burglar wounded in northeast El Paso. El Paso police were called out to Mount Delano, that's just south of Hondo Pass, about 11:50 on Wednesday evening. An investigation revealed the victim was alerted by family members that his car was being burglarized. The victim, armed with a handgun, went outside and confronted the alleged car burglar. Police said in the confrontation, the victim shot the man trying to break into his vehicle. The suspect, only described as an 18-year-old male, he suffered a gunshot wound to his lower torso and was transported to University Medical Center. Charges against the offender are pending.
What about the homeowner?
That's the offender.
Well, he's
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Charges against the guy. Not so far. They haven't said that there's any charges. I mean, and that's weird.
It is, isn't
usually
it?
they say the investigation's continuing or whatever.
Yeah, because, I mean, usually, I know it's Texas, and I know that you can shoot people.
Right.
But usually you have to be in imminent danger.
I'm not sure if it's just you in imminent danger or you and your property.
Ah,
Because I think the law is written you and your property.
okay.
So if he felt like the guy was getting ready to take off with his car, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's such a, you hear one thing and then you hear another.
Yeah.
And I'm not really sure.
But it sounds like the cops are like, rushing to judgment here. Or at least the report makes it seem like
They're just looking at the guy that was breaking into the car.
Yeah.
And then all over social media, people are going, why did he shoot him in the lower torso? Why did he go for the kill shot? And you're like, dudes, he's breaking into a car. Right. Everybody calm down.
Yeah. But, with a kill shot, no witnesses.
Oh, my God. Jeez.
Or so I read.
Yeah.
The argument is,
And then everybody's like, I've been noticing
and you can't get sued,
Right.
that kind of stuff. That's what I'm reading.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that you can kill
condoning any
people.
of that.
I don't think
I'm not
you
even
can do
sure
that.
you can shoot somebody.
I don't know that you can shoot somebody
unless they're
either.
trying to kill you.
I
Or they
know.
make a move at you or something like that.
Yeah.
There's so much to this story that is not being reported.
And I'm not sure that you can do that out there on your driveway either. I think they have to be in your house.
I don't know these things. I'm not a card carrying gun member or anything like that, but from everything that I've heard over the years, I always thought that you had to be in imminent danger to do something like that.
And in your house.
So
that's what I thought. I don't know. I would sure, gosh, if somebody knows, 880-9393, because I mean, every time I read this story, it's like, the guy who got shot is the one who's going to be charged.
Hey, I'm all for protecting your property and your family.
I am too, but I mean, what's the law?
I would like to know.
I would like to know too. And then all over the Facebook, there's been this meme running around of a trunk, like an open car trunk, and it's got a baseball bat and a glove, and it says, "Your defense attorney will appreciate if you've got a bat in your trunk, also have a glove."
Yeah. I got to know these things because now that Whole Foods is going to lower their prices, there's going to be a run on Whole Foods people in Northeast El Paso.
That's right.
I got to know, man. I got to know.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
Hurricane Harvey.
Yep. And how long he plans on staying over, Houston, the coast, Austin, San Antonio.
Yeah, and depending on how it spins,
right,
we might get some of that rainfall our way. We don't know yet until it makes landfall.
Yeah.
But I sent Mookie back to College Station just in time to ride out about 10 inches of rain, I'm hearing.
I know. Oh, my God.
I know. I'm just glad he got there before this thing made landfall, because at least he's not on the road.
Yeah.
Because, to get back to College Station, you got to go through Austin and the San Antonio area.
Right.
And they're going to get a lot of rain.
They're going to get a lot of rain. My daughter-in-law and my granddaughters are in San Antonio, and they have not started school yet. but but some of the like the universities and stuff have gone back, and they're like everything is closed down. I mean, even like grocery stores are closed down because everything was already gone anyway.
Did you see? God, I forget. I think it was on Reddit. I saw a photo that somebody took of a store in, I think it was an HEB in Houston, and like the shelves were picked empty, except for, and this is what made me laugh, except for, you know how Lay's potato chips has been doing this where they like have all these different really weird combination of flavors? Yeah, apparently there's 2 types that people aren't digging.
Oh no.
And it's a funny photo because, here it is, like an empty shelf after empty shelf.
Right, looks like Armageddon.
Right around it, it's all empty except for these 2 types of Lay's potato chips, and I'm not sure what the flavors are, but Lay's needs to look into it, and whatever those 2 are, forget about them.
I mean, if people who are going to be stuck in their homes for days with nothing to eat aren't willing to eat your potato chips.
Yeah, they've picked everything clean but that, so that is not going to work for you.
That's hilarious.
It's time to get rid of those 2 flavors, whatever they are.
Wow.
They're not happening. I just found that hilarious.
Man, that is serious guerrilla marketing there. It's
totally,
like throw them up on the shelves that are empty. Ooh, no, that's not good.
Forget about that. It's okay. Note to selves, discontinue. So
we
may or may not get a whole lot of rain out of this. At this point, it's it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah,
because you know how weird hurricanes are and the way they spin and. I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
Okay, before we get to the new Taylor Swift song, I know you're curious, so I went and found the picture, and I blowed it up.
Okay.
And I can tell you the 2 types of Lay's potato chips that people in Houston aren't digging on and that Lay should get rid of. Shelf empty except for some white cheddar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've tasted those, and those are yucky.
And a whole bunch of chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles, yes. Those are the 2 bags of Lay's potato chips that people seem to have been picking all around, and they would rather starve than to be forced to eat these types of Lay's potato chips.
Yep. The zombie apocalypse, whatever.
Not even the very tempting 2 for $5 offer.
Wow.
Is helping these things move off the shelf.
Dude, that's bad.
I know, that's pretty bad. I should get rid of them. Absolutely need to stop making those, man.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
There it is. What do you think? Taylor Swift. It's called Look What You Made Me Do. Continuing the whole mean revenge thing. Only this time it's not an ex-boyfriend. Supposedly, allegedly, people believe that this song is directed at Kanye and Kim, and mostly Kanye.
Right.
And they point to a couple of things in the song that you may or may not have noticed. First of all, the lyrics. There's a part of the song where she sings, I don't like your little games. I don't like your tilted stage.
Right, because that's part of his tour.
Yeah.
That elevated stage that he's got, that it rocks back and forth. It tilts back and forth.
Yeah. Before Kanye lost his mind,
right.
You know, that whole thing where he called everything off and he was just acting all weird and stuff. He would use a tilted stage on his St. Pablo tour. And then they're also pointing to this part of the song. This is the part where she uses the phone effect.
I'm sorry, the old Taylor can't come to the phone right now. Why? Oh, because she's dead.
And they're saying that that's like, her way of getting, well, not necessarily getting back, but you remember when Kanye sang about her and called her the B word and said that he made her famous.
Yeah.
And then she was like, Taylor was like, you guys never told me any of this, you know? And then Kim said, oh, we have recordings. And they released these videos of the recordings, supposedly, allegedly, of them talking to Taylor Swift,
right?
And her giving Kanye permission, which when you listen to them, she never really gave them permission.
No, he said that he was going to write a song and she was going to be part of it.
Yeah.
But he never really told her
what he was going to do, and she never really said, "Hey, good, I'm good with that."
Yeah.
Right. So that's why they're saying, okay, well, there's that part there.
Right.
That's why she makes it sound like a phone conversation. And something else you may not have noticed. Did you notice there's this part of the song right here.
Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you just made me do. Look what you just made me do.
Well, apparently that's right, said Fred's I'm Too Sexy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And in fact, I looked this up. It is so similar that Taylor Swift and her co-writer and producer gave the pop group credit on the song.
Really?
So they're listed as writers as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess everybody learned from that one incident. Was it Ed Sheeran?
Yes.
Was it Ed Sheeran?
And yeah, he was like, oh, okay.
Fine. Yeah, right? I forget what song it was.
Was it? It was Rod Stewart, wasn't it?
I don't remember
was it a Rod
now.
Stewart song?
But if you recall, they were like, yeah, you know what? We're not even going to bother. Oh, it was Sam Smith.
That's
and
right.
Tom
That's who it
Petty.
was. Yes,
Sam
Tom
Smith
Petty.
and
Okay.
Tom Petty. That's right. Yes. And so apparently they figured they didn't want to go through the hassle anymore. They felt that it sounded similar enough to Too Sexy for My Shirt.
Right.
Too Sexy for My Shirt that they went ahead and just put them down as co-writers.
Nice.
So there you go. A couple of things you may or may not have known about the new Taylor Swift song.
Today's best mix.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1 Kiss FM.
There it is. What do you think? The brand new Taylor Swift song.
I'm liking it.
She continues the tradition of blaming everybody else but herself. Oh, look what you made me do.
I don't think she's blaming
You
anybody
made
but
me
herself.
do this. You made me be this way.
Well, yeah.
You.
Yeah.
Whatever, Tag. You know, at a certain point, you got to think, maybe it's me. You got to think,
No, I think it's
come
the
on.
haters.
Come on.
I think it's the haters.
And clearly, I am convinced now that Shake It Off was a lie.
Why?
A lie.
Because she's not shaking it off?
She doesn't know how to shake it off. She doesn't.
Who does?
She doesn't shake anything off.
Who does?
Well, don't sing about it then.
Why not?
Because she's like, ooh, I'm learning how to shake it off. But clearly, she lets it run slowly off. That's what she does. She doesn't shake it off.
She absorbs it.
That Bad Blood that she sang
That's
about
right.
3 years ago.
That's right.
She just lets that thing seep in deeper and deeper until you make me do something.
That's right.
Supposedly, allegedly, it's about Kanye West.
Yeah, because that whole I don't like your tilted stage.
Yes.
That's the whole right
Yes.
there. When I heard that last night, I'm going, ooh, boss, it's on.
Wow.
It's
and
on.
you knew the reference?
Well, of course, tilted stage. Everybody knows about Kanye's tilted stage.
Really?
Sure.
I did not expect you, though.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm old, but come on.
Well, it's just that, first of all, it's not your thing.
Kanye?
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, it's not.
I'm surprised and proud.
Hi,
that you
I
know
watched the
that reference.
Kardashians.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Okay, all right. That's right.
I mean, come on.
Okay, all right. That explains that. You're
Yes,
absolutely right.
yes, I'm a closet Kardashian junkie.
Not even closet, man. You're out.
I know.
You are totally out.
People totally know.
You were like, Mom, I have something to tell you.
Hi, I'm Tricia. I'm a closet Kardashian
I like
junkie.
the Kardashians.
I know.
And your mom was like, oh my God, Mija. Why couldn't you just be gay?
Today's best mix.
You're listening to Mike and Tricia Mornings.
93.1